Alrighty. Hope y'all can hear me. Scott, if you're still there, can you let me know if you can hear me okay? Oh. Hello, nobody's watching. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see who all shows up tonight. Joe Morgan, how you doing? Scott? Joe, Scott, can y'all hear me okay tonight? I'm out in the shed, so I don't know how good my internet is. Joe Fennell, how you doing? Welcome. Amanda, how you doing? Yes, everybody's saying they can hear me. Cool beans. First time fishing. How you doing, Clyde? Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Hope everybody's had a good day. Chase, what's happening, bro? I'm out here in the shed tonight, buddy. I'm going to reline some decoys. Man is just trying to wake up. Can hear and see okay. Cool. Hear you loud and clear. Great. Well, I'm out here in the shed tonight. Kathy, how you doing? Awesome, Joe. Cool beans. Oh man, had the day off today. I'm just here and trying to catch up with some chat here. But had the day off today. My plans was to go and hit the swamp this morning before daylight, take a look at things, see how things were rolling. However, I was up late last night watching the Braves game, watching the Braves win. So I didn't get up in time. I kind of overslept, which is fine. I had some things to do around the house anyway, so I took care of a lot of that today. And if I do this in the shed tonight, I gotta get some decoys lined up. So while I'm out here with y'all chatting and talking, we're gonna go ahead and line up some stuff. Yeah, that sounds bad, Chase. I wish I could have a job like that. Neil Johnson, how you doing? Houston did not win. Houston did not win. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I watched that game to the bitter end, dude. I watched it 7-0 Atlanta. And the best part of that whole game was after the game, And when the MLB commissioner stood up on stage to hand the trophy, the Atlanta Braves fans booed him off the stage for them sending the All-Star game out of Atlanta. So, yeah, that was awesome. Chase, the only reason I watched the game, the World Series, because of the Atlanta Braves. That was the only reason. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even watched it. Chase, chop, chop. Chase is at it again, boys. He's gonna stir the pot. Oh goodness. All right. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna come out here. I got 2 more bags of duck feet decoy anchors. You saw me do the video on them the other day. Actually, today I did put the video out this morning. I went and got me another dozen of them. There's 6 in each package. But I got the those decoys already hung up behind me. Okay, who won? I missed it. The Braves won, Scott. No, I don't need your address, Chase. I'm pretty good. I'm fixing to put these on my decoys now. But the thing is, I got 13 decoys that I need to line up real quick tonight, and I've only got 12 of these, so I'm going to make one real quick while we're here. Some of y'all may not know how to make a Texas rig. Believe it or not, that's what it's called. Some people call them Mojo rigs, Texas rigs. I've done a video on it before, but some people miss things. So I've already kind of got this started. I've already pre-measured out my line. I've got this is a PVC type decoy line. I've already put one loop at one end and secured it with a crimp. This is basically, if you think about it, for you fishermen, this is a lot like the Texas rig and a worm. So the next thing, I got my loop on one end right here. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a swivel and an old barrel swivel. This is a decoy barrel swivel. I'm going to put it on, let it drop. And here is the duck foot decoy anchor. And if you notice, there's 2 holes up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread it through these holes. And as you can see, it holds. And if you want to move it up and down, you just drag it up and down. Next thing I'm going to do, they will all right, David will be in soon. He's in the paracord room. Okay. Yeah, Scott, I had no problem coming there to fish. One say fish. Backlash Fisherman, how you doing? AKA, what were you calling yourself earlier today? Not Backlash, but you were saying something else earlier. But anyway, I'm going to take this line. Bird's Nest, that's it. I'm going to take this line right here. I'm going to thread it in another crimp. And I am going to go ahead and make another loop at the back end of this. Then I'm going to take my crimpers and I'm going to give it a good crimp. Lee said his crowd calls him back a bird's nest. And that's it. There, and this is the duck feet decoy anchor Texas rig. And like I said, what I like about this is if I decide I want to, if I'm hunting, this is a 6 foot line, so I can hunt up to 6 feet of water. AMZ. But when the decoy is in the water, that's what this loop is for, is to pick it up. When I pick it up, it just drops down, and then I just hook a carabiner in here, and I just go to each one of them, pick them up, hook it up with a carabiner, and it's right there. You don't need to worry about this tag. It's not going to hurt anything, even if it's popped out of the water. By the time a duck sees that, if he sees that black line popping out of the water, he's close enough to shoot. The next thing I like to do is when I'm putting them up is I want to drag this weight all the way to the end. So it's going to stay right there. Yes, I'm going to have a long tag, but that is not going to tangle up. That tag won't tangle up. Like I said in my video, what tangles up most of the time is the weight. So if the weight is down here, and it's down here, and you hold your decoys like this, what's going to happen is this line and the weight and the decoy is going to spin around and get tangled up. It's going to happen. That's because you're anal. That's because you're anal, Chase. I really do believe, Chase, that sometimes we give ducks too much credit. I mean, their brain is, kind of, size of your fingernail. I just don't see them recognize that as a danger. But there we go. The whole thing about it, I think we give them too much credit. I mean, seriously, we have, everybody's got to be in camo. Everybody's got to have their face painted. You got to, your decoys have to be lifelike. I mean, that's the best color scheme I've ever seen on a decoy right here. And these are expensive, and I buy them because they look good. And of course they do float good. And they're pretty much indestructible. But if these were all black, it would do the same thing. It's the silhouette of the decoy on the water that attracts the ducks. It is what it is. Dakota and Avian X. Yep. Everybody has their particular decoy brand. Everybody. But here are the weights that I had on the video today that I put out. Oh, that was, of course, another set. Honestly, Amanda, I'm going to tell you, if we had a lot of ducks here in South Carolina And one of these days, one of these days when I get to a place that I know there's a lot of ducks and I have a lot of opportunities, I would love to dress up in blaze orange and shoot ducks. I know it can be done. The whole thing, the whole idea is movement. It's all about movement, you know, and that includes your movement on the water as well. Hunt Ready, how you doing? Small Water Charters, how you doing? He came in earlier. Bink no bunch, how you doing? Like I said, I'm just out here in the shed working on decoys. You got to get some paracord and make you some long line sets this weekend. Yeah, I already got one made up. Duggar, how you doing? Take down catfishing. How you doing? Man, I'm getting a lot of people in here. I have this is the first time I've seen them. Welcome in. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button for me. How many decoys do I use? Well, right now I have, because what I'm doing is I'm changing out decoys. I'm going to a new brand called Lifetime Decoys. So I pretty much have sold everything I have, which was about 8 dozen. Now I still have about 5 dozen plastic blue wing teal behind me, but right now I've got about 2 dozen puddle duck decoys in the Lifetime. I am trying to get back up to my normal, which is about 5 dozen. But they are expensive. These decoys are $100 for 6. You heard me right. $100 for 6 decoys. So while we're here, while we're talking about just anything and everything, we're in the blind tonight. We're talking about ducks. That's what I like to talk about on Wednesday nights. But I also want to make mention, if you have not went over to Flatwood Lanyard's Facebook page and liked it and just watch it. We have several guys who are on the pro staff, and we are going to be doing little live streams. That we're going to be doing live streams on Facebook. I did my first one today. They got gold beaks. No, but Duggar, let me show you. This is the green wing teal. I'll show you the mallard and the black duck a little bit later on. But this is made from EVA foam. This is the same thing that your Crocs are made out of. So it's the same material. So it's pretty much indestructible. So you can shoot a full load into it and it will not sink. It's hollowed on the inside, and it's got these pontoons on the outside, which acts as the keel, and it's got two weights on each end, each side, which is your keel weights. That when you throw them out, that keeps them upright. They float really well. They float high in the water. Again, they're indestructible. You can run over them. I did a video on them. I ran over it. I'm not going to shoot one. I'm just not going to do that. Unless somebody wants to buy me a half a dozen of these, mallard, pintail, or widgeon, preferably. And if somebody wants to buy them and send them to me, I will shoot them. I'll put them on the water and shoot one. I'll put a full load of number 6s into it. But only if somebody wants to buy them for me. M2, there's nothing wrong with hunting over 16 mallards. Nothing wrong at all. You hunt with what you got. And I normally hunt anywhere from 3 to 5 dozen, depending on where I'm at. And depending on what time of year it is, in my opinion. And that just depends on where I'm at. I've hunted over 10 dozen decoys before in puddle ducks in the rice fields of Arkansas. Hey, I'd love for anybody to buy me some, to be quite honest. But anybody's interested, and I'm saying, hey, Boxy, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. TRI Outdoors, how you doing? Yeah, exactly, Chase. Again, depends on where you're at. I mean, it really does. Depends on where you're at. Around here, around where I'm at, I hunt over no more than 5 dozen. If I'm going somewhere out of state and I'm going to be hunting, usually I'll have somebody with me, and we, pool our decoys together. Well, if you notice behind me, I've got some plastic geese behind me, and I've got 4. And if I'm hunting in open water scenario, then I'll put the geese out. If I'm in the swamp, I won't mess with the geese. I'm not going to see any geese up there anyway. And if I do, it's going to be a rarity. Okay. Oh, I've shot them too, Scott. That's one of the reasons why I went to Lifetime Decoys. Is of I put ducks in the decoys and they hit the water, I'm shooting. And sometimes you shoot decoys. This is the black duck decoy that they make. This is the hen. And there's the drake and the black duck. Ain't gonna be no shooting over the decoys. Hey, I've had ducks land. I didn't even know they were around. Chase had them land in the decoys. I ain't jumping them up. I'm taking the shot, bro. Anti, how you doing, buddy? I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate at all, because ducks come into the decoys, they land in the decoys, boom, they're done. Bottomland Brothers, how you doing? Duck blind etiquette. Wow. Well, all right. There's a lot of things you can talk about on that end. Quite sure that you'll have your list of duck blind etiquette. I have a huge list. Probably can't remember them all tonight, but we'll work on it. I'll tell you how it runs in when I'm hunting. The Teal I sent you the picture of landed in the decoys. Yeah. For example, if I'm driving my boat that day, Daddy, you take the breath or the whole what? I'm not understanding what you're saying, Scott. If I'm driving the boat that day, I'm the captain of the ship. What I say pretty much goes. And I use my boat sometimes. We hunt out of my boat. Do you take the breath or the whole what? Breast? Oh, the whole thing. It depends. Depends on how I want to cook them. But if we're hunting out of my boat that day and actually hunting in the boat, that boat's blind. I'm the captain of the ship. What I say goes. For example, if that boat's in motion, you're wearing a life jacket, period, or the boat don't go in motion, period. In the blind, there's always going to be someone who calls a shot. That person, if it's my boat, I call the shot. We'll get to that in a second, Anti. So I'm going to call the shot. So if it's in my boat, my blind, I'm calling the shot. Calling. Everybody is encouraged when I'm hunting to call. If you don't think you are that good of a caller, especially with a mallard call, there are other calls that you can use, pintail whistles, teal whistles, so forth, so forth. But everybody's encouraged. If you can't call, then keep your head down. Face paint or a face mask is mandatory in my blinds. That's mandatory. So you're either going to wear face paint or you're going to wear a face mask if you want to look at the ducks. If you don't want to watch the ducks working, and you're going to keep your head down, keep your bill of your hat down, and you're going to look at the ground until I call a shot. Yep, camel mask, yep. Other etiquette is keep your guns pointed down range. Keep that barrel down range. If you are, and I've called people out on this before. If somebody's getting silly with their guns, pointing them in unsafe directions, shooting outside their lanes, and so forth, you're out. You're done. You're absolutely done. I'm not going to deal with you. Common sense etiquette. And I call this common sense etiquette. And some people may get mad at me. I don't care. But there's no drinking in my blind. Excuse me. You're not going to be drinking. Hi, Tina. How you doing? There'll be no drinking, no drugs. I ain't going to have that. I've hunted in the past with people who have had problems, and it kind of got a little dangerous. And I'm not going to be around it. On the same token, if I'm hunting somebody else's blind, and I think that I'm a pretty good duck caller. I am no world champion by no means, but I think I'm a pretty good caller. And but I'm not going to call unless they tell me it's okay. I'm not going to do it. I might, not going to do it. It's their blind. It's their hunt. If they say, hey, it's okay, or there's an agreement earlier, then I'm not going to call. And I consider myself a pretty good duck caller. And for example, I was up in Alberta, I don't know, 7-8 years ago. And I was duck hunting, and it was a guided hunt. I'm not gonna lie about that. It was a guided hunt. And we were doing some layout hunting in the barley fields. And I had my gun in bag and got in the layout blind. We brushed up, put the decoys out. He told me when to load up, so I loaded up when he said, it's okay, let's load up. And I left my calls in the bag. And I noticed that he wasn't calling ducks. These ducks were coming in on their own. He wasn't doing any calling whatsoever. And I asked him, I said, how come you're not calling? He said the ducks don't respond to calls up here. I didn't believe him. I said, that's crazy. I've never seen ducks that just flat out won't respond, especially new ducks. Alberta, I mean, that's where they're born and bred. And he said, we'll try it. And I hit the call, and I tell you, those ducks they flared off the call. They'd be coming in, but they'd flare off each and every time. I put the calls up, they sucked right on in. Now that's not to say that I'm a bad caller. It's just he knew the area, and because of that, we just kept our calls in our pockets. We didn't even use them. I put them up. And there's sometimes even, where I hunt, where I know calls just aren't going to work. Just let the birds do their own thing. So when I hunt with other people and it's their blind, their spot, whatnot, hey, do you mind if I call? And if they say, yeah, then I do. If they say no, I put the calls up. I'll put them up. Now, somebody asked me a question up here. Let me go back in chat. Chase, if you got anything else to add, Bo, just throw it up in there. Anti said, hunting question. Have you ever tried setting out non-regional decoys to see if they're attracted to them or even if they're more attracted to them? Yeah. I hunt over multi-species decoys. So, hey, Chrissy, how you doing? So I have mallards, summer ducks, summer duck decoys. I got teal. I've used widgeon, pintails, shovelers, gadwall. I use it all. Because I have all the calls and because I use multi-species, I'm going to try to sound like each one of the species when I can. But let's say we get the same ducks that the other flyways get, except for maybe cinnamon teal. I'm talking about puddle ducks now, just puddle ducks. We don't get any cinnamon teal this way. On occasion, we may every now and then. Oh, thanks a lot, Chrissy. Appreciate that. Now that song will be stuck in my head all the rest of the night. Hey, David, how you doing? I'm not going to put out sea ducks, scotias, and that kind of stuff out. But, I do put a lot of decoys out. So there's really not any non-regional ducks. We get the same thing. It's just not in the quantity. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. And then somebody asked me about a cut down call. Daddy duck doo-doo. Oh, Chrissy. Well, I'm kind of prepared tonight. So I brought my duck calls out here. And my favorite cut down. Okay. My favorite cut down calls. All three of those. This is the R&T Mondo. And both of these are Kirk McCulloch. Your wife let you put the cord down for a minute, so you're good. All right. So I'm starting to favor the Kirk McCulloch a little bit more than the Mondo. I think they both sound great. I actually did a video, the Mondo versus the Kirk McCulloch White River edition. You can go and see that video. Appreciate it if you would. But I kind of like them both. I'll hit a lick in here in a minute. Now, I'm going to show you something. I can find it. Okay. I don't want to take these calls apart right now. This is a duck call made by Daryl Newman. Daryl Newman is the owner of the Waterfowl Company. He makes duck calls. He is also the owner of Duck Feet Decoy Anchors. If you saw my video today, then you'll know that. All right, now this is a single reed duck call. And as you can see how the tone board, this is your typical J-frame, and you can see how the tone board is pretty much flat. Well, on a cut down, I know it's going to be hard to see, but it's cut. This particular cut down is cut lower down in the back, and then has a slight raise up. How about rise up? Has a little slight rise to it. It comes out. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I don't know how well that's coming through the video or whatnot. Gives it a different sound to it. Well, what I like to do with my duck calls, I know this is going to sound kind of, actually it's going to sound kind of anal, but a lot of callers want to keep the reed up. Well, it doesn't really matter if the reed is up or if the reed is down. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's not going to matter whatsoever. All you're trying to do is vibrate that reed. Whether it's up or down doesn't mean anything. When I put my calls on a lanyard, you'll notice that the knot right here, and I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know if you can see it, but the reed is upside down. The reed is downward, is down. So when I put the call to when I grab a call and I go to put it up to my mouth, I got that knot. It's going to hit me right here in the bottom of my lip. Hope this looks all right. So you see that, and that just helps me position that call. Now with the reed down, I mean, y'all seen me spit, okay? All right. And I do have a lot of moisture when I'm blowing a duck call. With the reed down, it helps drain that excess spit off the call, and all. It keeps it from freezing up. It doesn't totally keep it from freezing up. It helps from freezing up, locking up, and getting too much moisture. Now, if you'll notice, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of spit on there, just from that little bit of blowing. So with it down, it rolls out. Now, a lot of people will sit there and tell you that they want their reed up because the spit will go down into the trough. Well, I've had too many calls freeze up that way. But with it down like that, it drains off, and it's just a little something that I've picked up over the years. You can argue it up and down. It's just the way I do it. And it seems to me, for me and the way I blow, it just seems to help me a lot better. Now, that's all I can tell you on that. Yep, you're right, Chase. I do the same thing. If I had waders on, I would. But I keep them down in my waders. I usually keep one call out so I can get to it quicker. And then that's why I have so many calls, because I'll have calls that freeze up. Thin layer chapstick helps. You're right, David. Who did you offend? Chrissy, who did you offend? If you're thinking you offended me, nope. Just like which way you tilt your head when you're eating a taco. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You're either going to tilt it left or right. You're going to keep the read up or down. It's whatever works for you. Chrissy, you can't hurt my feelings. Are you talking about that daddy duck doo-doo stuff? I think it's kind of funny myself. It's just from now on, everybody's going to sit there and start singing that song when they come into my live stream. Sunfish Assassin, how you doing? He ain't got feelings. That's right. Yeah, I'm a Republican. I don't have feelings. That's cool, Chris. You don't worry about it. I got the hiccups bad. Sunfish are eating quail for Thanksgiving. No political talk. All right. I had to throw it in there. All right, my last political talk of the evening will stop. Way to go, Virginia. Way to go, Virginia. The quacking doo-doo. Oh, that's funny. Where am I hunting? About 2 hours from here. East, west, and north, and south. Oh. Well, Chase, I can do you one better. How's that? But like I said, guys, if you get a chance, if you haven't already friended on Facebook, Flatwood Lanyards, go ahead and do that. Get on their site. Again, we're going to be doing, David, I don't know how many pro staff guys you got. I know about 4, maybe 5. There may be more than that. South Carolina, Scott. Right now, South Carolina, unless I get another trip lined up. Go ahead and friend them, because we're going to be doing Facebook Lives. Doing that and talking about the products and whatnot. So if you get a chance, get over there and watch the lives, comment, and all that kind of stuff, and get the chance. If you can't actually make the live, of course, it's being downloaded onto the page so you can watch it later. Yes, they did, Joy. But if y'all could do that for us, we would greatly appreciate it. As the season progresses, as the duck season, once it comes in here, I'm going to be doing small videos to put on that particular Facebook page that's not going to be related to to my YouTube side. Some of it may kind of overlap a little bit, but it'll be little 2-minute, 3-minute videos. Doing all that. There's 6. Okay. Chase, I use X to find areas. I do the same thing. M2, I use on X as much as I know the swamp, as well as I know it. There are still places that I find that I didn't even know was there. Didn't even know they were there, and drove by them in my boat and didn't even know these little areas were there. So it's on Facebook, Scott. It's called Flatwood Lanyards. Facebook. David or either Kathy, one of y'all can type that in. Yeah, so David or Kathy, if y'all just type in Flatwood Lanyards Facebook when you get a chance, so anybody wants to watch those. Again, there's a lot of guys, 6 of us that are pro staff, and we're not just all duck hunters. There's some turkey hunters in there, some deer hunters, hog hunters, that kind of stuff. And of course, I'm the duck hunter, and David's a duck hunter, and I think there's 1 or 2 more that may be duck hunters. But I'm going to be talking about the duck hunting aspect of the stuff, and the other guys are going to be talking about the deer and the hogs and turkeys and everything else. So, there you go. And if you need a recommendation, David, Chase is a good fellow. Well, you're not far from it, M2. Look it up on the internet. He's all over. There you go. Flatwood Lanyards Facebook. Okay, so some of you guys that are new in here, never been to my channel before. Number 1, appreciate you coming in. Number 2, we've been talking about Flatwood Lanyards products. They're, he makes duck call lanyards, duck totes, turkey totes, deer drags, hog drags, gunslings, all types of stuff. With that in mind, I am doing a giveaway. It's a view-based giveaway. If you'll go back into the channel, look for mail call and giveaway. It's about 4, maybe 5 videos ago. Once I get 1,000 views, I'll be doing a giveaway. And here it is. We'll go one by one. Here's the the duck call lanyard. Nice wide, really well made. Has drops for your calls, has drops for your whistles, clips, whatnot. And of course, the duck tote. Got a nice wide strap. It's got 8 drops, 4 on each side, which are detachable with clips, heavy duty clips. And this will be what I'm going to be giving away once I get those 1,000 views. So if you haven't watched it, please go back and watch it. If you've already watched it, go watch it again. Just look, man, I wish, man, I want to go so bad I can't see straight, Chase. I wish I could, dude. I really do. I really do. Money is awful tight right now. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. Money has been tight. It ain't bad, but it's been tight. There you go, Chase. You got that message? All right, got it. This is my personal lanyard that they've built. These are my colors. I kind of wanted something a little different from what everybody else has, and that's what I got. Uh-oh. And I absolutely love this. I've had a lot of lanyards over in my lifetime. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is the most comfortable lanyard I've ever had in my life. And I'm not, those of you know me personally know that I don't blow smoke up nobody's butt. I tell it like it is. If there's something I don't like, I'll tell you quick. I hunt in, I love high and dry waders. I absolutely love them. But I do have one problem with them, and that's the suspenders on them. I don't like where the buckles are. I don't like how the buckles are set up. But other than that, I mean, I love them. Hey, David, by the way, I need another hat. It's starting to wear out on me. Look at in the shed. I have 407 K9, aka Cody. Yeah, I'm out here re-rigging some decoys. I've already done all that. Thought I'd do something a little different. Well, those of y'all that have questions, I appreciate those questions, man. I love answering. There's really no right or wrong on a lot of stuff. A lot of trial and error. Do I bag my decoys? The only decoys that I bag are my diving ducks. That's the only decoys that I bag. Everything else goes on a clip, goes on a carabiner. I hook them up, throw them in the boat. Well, you're right, David. And when we were making, when I came up with the idea and talked to you about the swamp sling, and I wish I'd have brought a gun out here so I could show it to y'all. We started off using on the swamp sling. We started off using an oversized key ring, and I even told you then that I think it ought to be a standard swivel that you use on a sling, a regular sling, and then eventually you changed it over because it got hung up and it did certain things, and that's how we talked about it. And now you're making them with standard sling swivels, which is great. I love them. Well, thanks, Ajak. Appreciate it. You need to go, bro, Scott. All right, man. Jason, what are you slapping your face for? Oh, that sounds cool, Kathy. Don't worry. Oh, I'm not bagging all decoys. No, I don't. Man, heck no. You can't beat these decoys up, Jace. These lifetimes, you can't beat them up. You can't do it, dude. You cannot beat that up. That's all EVA foam, dude. You can't do it. You can't chip them. You can't crush them. You can't do anything. You can shoot them and they'll still float and still hold their shape. You can't do it, bro. Sorry. That's why I went to those decoys. All right, Joel, you and Scott, y'all take care. Appreciate y'all coming in. Really do. Hey, Cecilia, how you doing? But I do bag my divers up. And I bag them up because they're plastic decoys. And I got them in slotted bags. Got a dog you need to deal with in the morning. Okay, bro. No worries, Scott. I appreciate y'all coming, man. Just depends on how close you are when you shoot them. I say it again. I'm not going to shoot these lifetimes. I paid $100 for 6. But if anybody out there wants to send me a half a dozen lifetime decoys, mallard, pintail, or widgeon, send them and I'll shoot them. I'll put them on the water and I will put number 6 heavy, number 4 heavy shot into them, bismuth. I'll shoot them with a 3.5-inch tee shot. You are not going to sink them at all. But somebody will send them to me. Hey, I'll do it. Simplify, Scott. Oh, goodness. No, I think somebody posted up earlier that my wife ran me out of the house into the shed. Nope. I am in here. I was fixing up some decoy, putting some new weights on them. Dutch, what's up, man? Long time no see. And I think last week, somebody in here was asking me to blow duck calls, and not that she will beat me up or anything, but she's asked not for me to blow duck calls in the house. So I'm like, okay, if I can come out here and ring the shed out. If anybody. Dutch, how you been, man? I got a refrigerator right here full of stuff. It was you. All right. This is the Waterfowl Company, Daryl Newman, Waterfowl Company single reed. I don't know what he calls this. I just think it's a pretty call. I didn't think it was a beautiful call. Oh, I'm whipped. No, David, after 33 years, you just all of a sudden start learning things. All right, Amanda, take care. Doing good. Got a good sound to it. I like that sound. This call I'm starting to like. This is another South Carolina duck call maker. Hugh McLaurin, him and his son own the Big Lake duck calls. And I'm going to show you what I like about this call. I don't know, this is a double reed. It's still in the Arkansas J-frame. But it has a metal reed and it has a plastic reed right behind it. And I'm really starting to like this call. Doesn't take a lot of air. And you can get a little bit higher. You can get a little more air to it. I'm really starting to like this call. This is the D2T2. Big water. Big lake, rather. Always look up, man. Oh, goodness. What else we got going on? I got to get these decoys picked up. Oh. can sit there and talk. I can't really see the screen too well. And there you go. There you go. There's a dozen decoys. What are we talking about? Milk duds. Man, all I did was hook up some decoys. I wish they would, Cecilia. Get me a dip net over here. I'll just catch them with a dip net. So what else we got going on? Cody, you still in here? Are you working or doing something? Well, that was what I was going to do tonight. Get the decoys done. Got that. Any more questions tonight? Come on, somebody say something. Yeah, it is low, Daniel. I'll tell you what. Let's see here. Daniel, you got a pencil and a piece of paper? DGFT. Whoops. T. Uh-oh, somebody's out live on Flatwood Lanyards right now. .NWS .NOAA .gov. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? What in the world's going on here? Hang on, I gotta redo it. Something ain't working. DGFTP. There you go, Daniel. Write that down, look it up on your phone or whatever. That's going to give you lake levels. It's going to give you full pool and what they are currently. How do I hunt river walk in only access? Woo. I'm going to look for, and you have to look on your map, and that's the only way. Unless you're going to walk the river, you're going to have to look for slack water, and around here, one side of the river is going to be deep. That's where your cuts are going to be, and the other side is going to be a little more shallower. But you're going to look. You need to look for those cuts in there where there's shallow water. And then you're just gonna have to find them. You're just gonna have to find them on a map and then go to them and scout it out. Once I do that, and then I'm putting out. I put my decoys in that slack current, pretty much close to the bank, because that's where they're going to be anyway. Maybe one or two out, but the rest of them are going to be pretty much close to the bank, because that's where the food's going to be. That's where they're going to want to be. If you can put a spinner out, either on a stake or depends on the depth of your rivers too. A lot of that has, there's a lot of rivers out west. All right, Kathy, a lot of rivers out west that are shallow. To us, we call them creeks, but they're just shallow rivers where you can wade out in them. You can do that if you got places where you can wade out and it's, knee deep or less. That's great. But my decoys are going to be close. They're going to be close to the bank. If I can't bring in a spinner with a stake on a pole, then I'll be doing a floating spinner. And definitely, I always have a jerk rig with me. Always. Oh. I got them everywhere. I got one on the back wall behind me, already rigged up, ready to go with decoys on it, and I always have another one. Chase wants his boat. Yeah, it's going to give you an idea. So what you got to do, anything above, if you're in the river, and depending on how far up the river you're going to be, you're going to have to look at different landings, and that's what you got to look for, and know where those, not landings, know where the station is, and that'll give you a better idea. Let's see here. Right now, the lake level is the full pool is 76.8. Lake level right now is 74.6. So we're 2 foot down. Level water levels in Lake Moultrie right now are 74.5. What am I drinking? Drinking water. Water. And that's what you just got to look for, man. You just got to put boots on the ground and look for them. What else we got going on, guys? Cody, are you working tonight? Only two mallards a day? Okay. Hey, it's better than nothing. Yep, you're working. Okay. I'm jealous, Cody. Tell you straight up. That's why you're late. I'm jealous. I like to be shooting mallards right now. I like to be shooting anything. Y'all excuse me for a second. I need to look something up real quick. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a race regardless, Daniel. It's going to be a race. Opening day is going to be a race, no matter where you're at. Hopefully, you'll be shooting a hog in the trap. Yeah, I hope you do, man. I hope y'all kill them all. Really low water and muck. Yeah, you were telling me that the other day. I got you. Low water. Yeah, I got to wait till November 20th is our opener. Uh-oh. All right, Chase. So hurry back if you can, man. If you can't, I understand. You're burning more calories. That's what I need to be doing. I need to start burning some calories. It's getting pretty bad when I got winded just bending over. Hey, Doc, what's up, bro? Appreciate you coming in, man. Benjamin said, heck no, I ain't doing that stuff no more. Hey, Bo, I can't get there by boat. Come on. Kelly, what's happening, bro? The Bullock Experience. He's in the house. Now, I know you ain't still at Walmart, are you? Hopefully you're home by now. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I do. I kind of understand, and I don't understand all at the same time. Motor restrictions to a 10 horse. That's just crazy. We need to get you a long tail mud motor. Is what we need to do. I tried mine on, and they were tight. I'm hoping by the end of the season I'll lose some weight. All right, Chase, welcome back. Hope the little one's feeling better. I hope they get to feeling better. You missed Cody walking 6 miles through the Minnesota swamps to shoot 2 mallards. Whew. You only had to drag the boat a few hundred yards a day? Dang. Better than walking 6 miles. Well, I walked 6 miles in Kentucky uphill both ways. Oh, for that live tournament y'all got? Cool, man. We drug it over a mile on Monday and we shot 11. Cool. You think it's coming to an end now? Is that what you said earlier? I talked to Mike Humphreys earlier today, and he told me they're shooting juvenile birds, which that's really surprising me what they're seeing and what they're shooting because of all the drought they've had in the prairie pothole region. And they were all saying, everybody was, all the bigwigs were sitting there saying that it's going to be a slow year because of that. And they're shooting juvenile birds. They're shooting young birds. That's crazy. Only thing I don't like about this shirt is I need a pocket. You need a pocket to put your hands in. You guys in Kansas not seeing much yet. Cody sitting there and saying it's going to be interesting. We iced up quite a bit, but it's going to be warm next weekend. Then 1 to 3 inches of snow next Thursday. You'll be out that day. Yeah, that would be the day to be there, Cody. I still think they're still up north. But, here on our flyway, I talked to Daniel the other night, Backwoods Barbarian, and he thinks all his ducks are gone. All right, M2, appreciate you coming in, man. Call. Take care. Chrissy Brown, you leaving me? All right, take care. How's the weather up? How's the weather north of y'all? Is what I'd be looking at. How's it? I mean, you got any good storms coming down? Y'all lost some Monday night. Okay. Yes, we're finally starting to get cooled down. It's supposed to get chilly this weekend. We got a little rain coming, a little rain front coming in, and then it's supposed to cool down a lot after that. But we still have, how about blue? Y'all still have blue wings up there? Y'all still seeing any blue wings? I know last month, Living MM was saying they were still shooting blue wings. I love those little rice rockets, man. I really do. I wish we could get more of them that on public water around here. They are so fun to shoot. Love to eat them. Thanks, Cecilia. Yeah, I really would like to get that 1,000 views on that video. I really want to give this stuff away. I really do. You saw some gray ducks and mottled ducks yesterday? Okay. Well, I know where they're at, Chase. I mean, we all do. Just getting them out in the open, getting them off that side. That's the problem. Well, let's see here. I don't know how well y'all can see it. There's pretty much my decoy spread. That's all my decoy. That's all I got left, except for the divers. The divers are above me up here. I don't hang them. I keep them in bags up in the loft. Where what, Chase? All right, Doc. Take care, man. Appreciate you coming in, Doc. Thanks so much. I'm hoping to pick up some more decoys this weekend if things work out. I need some more. I need more decoys like I need another hole in my head. But Lee Evans, what's going on, buddy? Well, yeah, I do know where they're at, and I'm not going to say on an open internet forum where they're at. Did I send you a pic of the buck? I don't know. I don't remember. I know you sent me some ducks. No, all I've got are ducks. Pontoon Jody, what's going on? That's some funny shit right there. I don't give a dang who you are. Tina, how you doing? Oops. Oi. That's a nice deer, Cody. It don't matter. It don't matter, Jason. I know where they're at. You know where they're at. I just can't get to them. You just came by to say hey and aggravate. Well, come on and aggravate. Yeah, she does it well. I need to bring myself a better chair out here, man. This little wooden bar stool I got's killing me. If I'm gonna do lives out here, how do y'all like this? Y'all like it out here? Hey Heath, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. You say to see a grown man cry. I catch fish when I go, Jody. I just don't catfish. I just don't catfish. You just finished up yours. Cool, man. Hey, Big Matt, what's going on? Better lighting out here. Yeah, when I'm doing them in my office, I just have that light, that ring light behind in front of me, and turn everything off because I got that ceiling fan, and all you see is that fan going around and around, and it aggravates snot out of me. Well, I'll try to do some more of these, especially the in the blind stuff out here. I'm actually surprised that I got internet out here. It really kind of surprised me a lot. Yeah, I can make a lot more noise. No, she didn't. She didn't kick me out. She when she got home from work, she asked, so are you doing your live tonight? And I said, yeah. I said, I think I'm gonna do it out in the shed. And she was like, really? I said, yeah, just be something a little different. It's I gotta clean it up. I got a lot of stuff on the floor I gotta waddle through. I thought you made Oh, she loves my shrimp, dude. She loves it. As a matter of fact, I think Saturday we're gonna head to the beach Saturday morning, and we're gonna do some seafood down at the beach. Got a couple places we're gonna go and just hang out and spend some money and walk around. I got a heater. I got one of those little Mr. Buddy heaters. All right, Jody, take care. Thanks for coming in, Jody. Appreciate that. Bring your boat and go shrimping. Is shrimp season still? Can you still shrimp, Chase? Can you still? Can you put out poles still, or do you have to just do it freelance? Yeah, I know. You can still bait and pole. Okay, cool. He's been rabbit hunting with beagles. Okay. Now, I haven't done that in a long, long time. He got behind a pack of beagles on some rabbits. I got a buddy of mine that does it a lot. I need to give him a call. Oh, it depends if I get caught. Okay. I know, Cody. I need to get up there, man. I really do. I really do need to get up there. Oh, it's still pulsing? Okay. I didn't. I don't do it that often, man. Not that I don't enjoy it. Shrimping, because I do when I get the chance to go. But a lot of guys, they do it. They get their 48 quart cooler and they go home and, as much as I like shrimp, I just don't eat that much of it. And, what we do eat, I can just run to the store and get it, to be quite honest. Run to the seafood market or run down to McClellanville, pick some up. It is a lot of work. It is really a lot of work. It's the same thing with crawfish, man. I like to set the traps out and go run the traps on the crawfish. It's just you got to pick through them and get the big ones, and if you don't get enough, and now if I was going to put on a crawfish bowl, I'd probably go run traps. But if it's just me and my wife, I mean, I can run to the seafood market and get it just as easy. And there's a lot of crawfish ponds nowadays. People are starting to grow them now. They're importing them in and growing them. And I got another buddy of mine he's getting into the business. So hopefully he'll give me a call and I'll go help him run some traps once his business kicks off a little bit. He's probably in here listening. He does that from time to time. Northern Lights are pretty bright. Wow. Actually, I do, Cody. I don't know them like you do, but I have been to Alaska, and we were there for a couple of days, and I got to see the Northern Lights in Alaska, and that was pretty cool, man. I was real impressed. It was a pretty sight, man. It really was. Yeah, Tina, I used to do that as a kid too. I just haven't done it, yeah, I only saw them for a couple of nights, Cody. I mean, you see them probably this time of year all the time. We saw them for like 2 nights and before our flight left. We were just there for a couple of days, waiting on weather. I'll tell you what, the day we left, that morning, they got us on the plane, and we were fixing to taxi off, and we had to disembark the plane because they had to run moose off the runway. I took my son out frog gigging once, Tina, when he was little, and he didn't care for it too much. So we just never went back. I do like frog legs too. I just don't cook them that well. I'm not a frog leg chef. I know some guys that cook them really well and they're really good. That's right. Well, Tina, you just cut the back leg? You just cut the legs off about midway and fry that up, just the back and leg, or do you gut the whole frog and fry the whole frog minus the head and guts? So see, I love crawfish. I can eat my weight in crawfish. Hey, Boxy, appreciate you coming in, man. I really do appreciate all that. Thanks for coming in, and take care of yourself. Good luck in the morning. Yeah, just the back legs. Okay. I'll stand up for a few minutes. So, you know, when I was little, when I was a kid, we lived down in the southern end of South Carolina, and Daddy would give me a pocket full of 22 bullets, and I had to go out and shoot squirrels and rabbits. And we ate so many squirrels and rabbits when I was a kid that honestly, I don't want to eat another one. We ate them so much growing up, and I'm not saying they're not good. I just ate so many of them. I just don't want to eat them anymore. I know a lot of people love them and whatnot, and that's cool. I hate it when this happens. Dadgummit. Getting a tub of emails coming in, and they're blocking the chat. And that's pretty cool. I wrap bacon in bacon, man. What are you talking about? Bacon goes good with everything. Yeah, I know some people that eat squirrel brains. I never could. Just nope. Wasn't gonna do it. Chase, are you still in here? Everything's wrapped in bacon. That's right. Real bacon, real butter. That's right. I've wrapped butter in bacon. Yeah, ma'am. I'm gonna smack the snot out of you, boy. Hey guys, Chase is now a member of pro staff of Flatwood Lanyards. So you may be seeing him doing live streams on Facebook from time to time. My bad, Mint Man. Yeah, whatever, buddy. So Chase is going to be with the Flatwood Lanyards pro staff now. You may see him from time to time on Flatwood Lanyards Facebook page, maybe doing a video here and there, do a live stream or something, hopefully. Get him in front of the camera. No, he doesn't. Not that I'm aware of, unless he just come up with one. With all that hair, it's hard to tell. And all the hair is right here. There ain't nothing up there, buddy. I'm hoping to get Chase on some video this year. Yeah, I don't do squirrel brains. I've eaten goat brains and calf brains before. I can tell you it's not my favorite. I have eaten it. It is definitely not my favorite. And somebody would put a plate of it in front of me, and I hadn't eaten for a month, maybe. Yeah. That is one thing. I hope that this works out. But me and Chase are planning on doing a bow hunt for ducks. More likely be wood ducks or summer ducks, but we're going to try to do a bow hunt this year on ducks. So pray that this works out, because it will be awesome. Actually, Chase, I'm going this Sunday to look. I'm going Sunday to look. I got a place I need to go check out. I got told about it earlier, late this afternoon. Actual bows, yeah, actual bows. Well, actually, the way to do it, Cody, is to let them hit the water and then take them when they hit the water. Yeah, actual bow, anti. Now it looks like I keep getting these posts from Flatwoods. I might have to go read it. Man, there's a whole bunch of activity going on that Facebook page tonight. Like bow hunting, but on the surface. Yep. You get them. The best way to do it is get them through the trees and let them hit the water. Once they hit the water and they quit swimming, and then smack them. We're going to try it. Casey Carston, what's going on, bro? Man, I ain't seen you in a while. How you been? I have no idea, Cody. I have no idea. I don't know. See, that depends on if certain someone comes down south this year. Casey, we doing pretty good. I'm out here in the shed tonight. I had to re-rig some decoys. Get them ready for opening day. Yeah, I've been working a lot too, bro. Doing a lot of work and trying to get out here and do some stuff. We're waiting on opening day. Bo, you better hurry up. More play, less work. Chase, if I had a better job, I would. I hear you, buddy. Yeah, I had to put my boat in the shop. I had a bushing go out in the on the shaft, and I've had it back for about 2 weeks now, I guess, and I still haven't put it in the water. I just ain't had time, dude. I could have gone this morning. I woke up real late. I watched that game last night, and I ended up oversleeping and decided to stay home and do some stuff around the house. Yeah, I know, Chase. You got the job, bro. You know, I got it. Don't even get you started on boats. Uh-oh, did you hear that, Chase? Which one did he get, Casey? I can see Chase right now. He's probably screaming his head off. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. So he bought a used boat. Okay. Now I'm still waiting on your motor. Yeah. I am not a bow hunter. Chase, how about scroll up and look at those, what Anti was saying about the tips for your bow? I'm not going to be shooting a bow. I'm going to be filming. Now, I will have a gun with me just in case one tries to attack me, but I'll be doing the filming. goodness. Just regular fixed broadhead. Okay. Yeah, dude, I can't my shoulder won't allow me to pull a bow back. So I'll be doing the filming, and then I'll have a gun just in case. In case we start getting attacked. So I can defend myself. You did upgrade from long tail. That thing about killed. What'd you get, Casey? I told you that long tail was going to wear you out. And then once you drove a surface drive, you won't go back. You got the 40? Okay. What's going on here? All right, how do I fix that? Can I fix that, or can you fix that, Cody? Okay. I don't know how to fix that. All right, basically what sorry about that, Chase. Cody hit the wrong button on your post, but basically what Chase was saying is he's gonna have a gun just in case he can't kill one with a bow. Yeah, all it tells me is I can pin it, and I don't know what that'll do. Chase, if by chance I kick you out of here, I apologize now. Let's see. I don't know if that worked or not. It didn't. A 40 on a 1644. Oh, my Lord, son. It won't wear you out, but it'll try to kill you. Yeah, it's because you wear Sitka, bro. I mean, if you didn't wear Sitka, oh, listen, Anti. If that happens, oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Oh, listen, I didn't say it wasn't good stuff. It's just more than I can afford. Oh. You're not a very good mod. You're already getting visual. You know what? I listen. The gear itself, I like it. The Sitka stuff, it is really good stuff. I just don't like the camo pattern. I don't like it at all. If they would make it in natural gear, I would probably get it. I would start getting it, because it is good stuff. I just like natural gear camo. Yeah, I just don't like the patterns, Bo. I mean, that's just me personally. But I also can't see spending a couple $1,000s. I can't see spending a couple $1,000s on a pair of waders. I just can't do it. I am a little odd. Exactly. I mean, look how this beard, I mean, it just blends in with the natural gear. Everything just blends in. It's still 1,000 more than I got. Beard is the bonus. Yeah. That's what key. I don't need one of them neck gaiters, man. I just take this shirt, zip it up. Everything's tucked in all nice. It ain't, it's, this is a very special kind of gray, Anti. This is Spanish moss gray. All right, guys. Well, listen, so we've been on here for 2 hours and 14 minutes. And I'm having a blast, but I do got to kind of work tomorrow. Well, you got to learn, Casey. You got to sit there and you got to pull it out a little bit. There you go. You know, it's all about practice. You just got to practice with it, Casey. You know. Now, what you gonna do the rest of the night? I have no go spotlight. Go do some spotlighting. But guys, listen, I've been on here 2 hours, 15 minutes. I do have to work in the morning. Listen, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in tonight. We've had a great time. Did something a little different coming out here in the shed. Probably start doing this a little more often now that it's starting to cool off a little bit. If I did this during the summer, man, I'd be sweating bullets. But anyway, again, appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. Y'all have a great one. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay safe out there. And we'll see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Good night, y'all.